Hi, thank you for coming to my story time today, friends. I really miss reading stories with you. It's one of my favorite things for us to do together. So today, I picked one of my favorite books to share with you. It's called Dinosaurs and All That Rubbish by Michael Foreman. I love this book because it has really cool illustrations of dinosaurs, and I like the colors in the book, and it has a really important message, and we can talk about that at the end of our story. Now, does anybody know what rubbish means? Rubbish actually means garbage, and in this story about the dinosaurs and all that rubbish, you'll also hear the word waste, which is another word for garbage. So here we go. Dinosaurs and All That Rubbish by Michael Foreman. A man stood on a hill and looked at a star. All he thought about, dreamed about, was the star. The grass grew high and the trees grew tall. The man climbed to the very top of a tree and tried to reach the star, but he was nowhere near it. The trees filled with birds, which flew still nearer the star. I must fly, said the man. I have money. I have many men working for me. I must fly. Somehow I must fly. The man owned some factories nearby. Build me a rocket, he ordered. Cut down the trees, dig out the coal, and burn whatever will burn, and build me a rocket to reach the stars. Wow, look at all those factories and all of that pollution in the sky. Oh, look at the big pile of wrecked cars. All day and all night, the fires in the factories huffed and puffed. Smoke and fumes and waste and rubbish poured out and piled up. At last, the rocket was ready, but there was nowhere for it to be launched. Everywhere was piled high with heaps of waste from those factories. The man took his rocket to the top of the heap, and he set off for the star. When he landed on the star, the man looked about him. There was nothing to see. He walked and he walked, looking for something to admire, but still there was nothing. No trees, no flowers, and not a blade of grass. Sadly, he looked around, but the only thing of wonder was another star, far off in the black sky. I will go to that star, said the man, and away he went again in his rocket. On Earth, the piles of rubbish smoldered and burned, and the mountains rumbled. Far below the surface, the heat disturbed the sleep of the dinosaurs, who had been laying hidden away for hundreds of years. They heaved and they stretched, the earth cracked, and out came all sorts of creatures. Check out the different types of dinosaurs. I love the drawings of these dinosaurs. A dinosaur held his nose and he looked around. Pooh, he said. There is nothing on this planet but mess. If we are going to live here, we will have to get busy. Some of the dinosaurs burned rubbish in the volcanoes. Oh, check out the dinosaurs dumping those wrecked cars into the volcanoes. Dancing dinosaurs broke up the roads. As the rubbish was cleared, green shoots appeared, bursting through cracks and climbing over old forgotten walls. Telegraph poles and iron pylons vanished beneath trailing blossoms, and a fresh new forest of flowers and trees spread like a smile around the world. And all this time, the man was heading for his new star, unaware that it was the very same planet Earth he had once left behind him. He landed in a jungle alive with beautiful plants, sweet with the scent of flowers and filled with the song of birds. At last, he said, I have found my paradise. Whose paradise? Said the biggest dinosaur. Mine, said the man. Rubbish, said the dinosaur. What do you mean by rubbish? Said the man. You can't talk to me like that. Why, with a head as small as yours, you can't possibly have enough brain to look after this star. Our heads are the same size, said the dinosaur. but my heart is much bigger than yours. If you had been ruled by your heart instead of your head, you would not have destroyed this paradise before. I destroyed it, said the man. You mean this is Earth? Yes, it is, said the dinosaur. But it can't be, said the man. It is, said the dinosaur. The man looked about him and saw that the dinosaur was right. Please, may I have a small part of it back, he asked. Please, just a hill or a tree or a flower. No, said the dinosaur, not a part of it, but all of it. It is all yours, but it is also all mine. Remember that. This time, the earth belongs to everyone, not parts of it to certain people, but all of it to everyone, to be enjoyed and cared for. Yes, everyone, sang the birds and the cats and the mice and the mammoths, the serpents, the dodos, and the apes. Everyone, came the chorus from all living things. Everyone, everyone. This is the end of my story today. Oh, look at the man. He's riding on top of the dinosaur. I hope you liked this story. I thought it was a really nice one to share. I was thinking about this book last week, there was Earth Day on Wednesday, and it made me think about this story about taking care of our Earth. Maybe it will give you some ideas of things you can do to help our planet. I know in Preschool 3, we really like to recycle things. Maybe at home you can help with recycling things instead of putting them into the garbage. If there's something that can be made into something new again, then they can go in your blue box. You might also like to do a little bit of a spring cleanup, maybe in your backyard. That's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to look around in my yard, in my front yard, my backyard, and clean up some garbage. Well, friends, I really enjoyed sharing that story with you. I hope you liked it as much as I did, and we can be together again soon, and I'm going to pick out another story for next time. Have a good day. Bye, guys.